What's up, everybody? It's been a while since we posted a video, but it's been super busy getting other things done. But been out driving around in the Sylvia and just enjoying the car. I got some footage of getting the hatch running, and so that's what this video is going to be. So hope you enjoy, and we'll be getting right back to weekly uploads again, starting to finally catch up with everything. But yeah, enjoy the video. All right, what is up, everyone? We're back at the shop. Just got off work a little bit ago. We got the engine in last week, and now we got to hook everything up. So what I'm working on right now, I already started a little bit. I wanted to go through the harness because it was, half of it was loomed, half of it wasn't loomed, half of it was electrical taped. It was all oily and dirty and gross. So I got all the bullshit off. I got all this stuff exposed, cleaned it up a little bit. So now I'm just going to take some electrical tape and retape it up, get some new loom, tape the loom up, and we're gonna put it in the car and start plugging things in. We have to take the radiator out of this car and put it in that car, and then I gotta search through all my boxes and stuff and find all the rest of the bullshit that we need to get this thing back, and get it close to running. Hopefully this video, it'll run. So that's what we're gonna be getting into this week, is just getting this thing as close as we can to get it to run by this weekend. So I'm gonna tape up this harness, and all right, I got the harness all taped up. Now it's time to throw it in the freaking car. Got it? Noise! The harness is through the hole.
Now you just kind of like plug 4 or 5 things in and this thing should run, honestly.
We need a few more things before that, but yeah. We're just gonna plug some stuff in and check that off the list. We're back at the shop. It's been a couple days. It's Saturday now, and we ran into a few things that I needed. So over the week I got a couple things, so hopefully we can put this thing back together for the most part. I did run into one thing that I'm missing, the alternator bracket that bolts to the block that holds the alternator in place. I can't find it. I don't know if I ever had one or what. I have the tensioning bracket, but I don't have the actual mounting bracket. So I contacted a couple people to see if I can get one coming, but I don't know if it's gonna come in time. So we might end up making one or something, but I'm gonna pretty much do everything else. And then hopefully I can get a bracket coming next week. So I don't know. I think I'm still gonna try and make one, but I'm gonna go ahead and do all of it before I start doing that. And then, so I did a couple things during the week, but I didn't film it. So I pulled the power steering pump off of this car, and it had a braided line to the rack. So I needed a new O-ring for the fitting to go on the rack, and I got that. I put the old line on here. Gotta take the radiator out, and I gotta put the slave in for the clutch, and then bleed that system, bleed the brake system. I have a bracket for the power steering pump. I have a power steering pump and a pulley. So we're gonna do all of that right now. This one was on a power steering pump delete. So I just gotta take the pulley off of here, off the bracket, bolt the pulley to the new pump, and then put this on. I have old belts that are gonna have to work. And then I want to get that on, and then get the charging and starting harness hooked up, and then see if this thing will run, because we want to make sure it runs before we go ahead and do all of it, and before I order some parts and stuff. So that's what we're going to get into today. Yeah, hopefully we just can get as close as we can. Drove the Sylvia up. Justin just showed up. He's got a neon he's got to work on. All right, well, we're gonna get to work, and yeah, try and get some shit done. Let's do it. What a pain in the arse. We're gonna fast forward to me getting this line on, and a half hour later. So yeah. Oh. One very small turn at a time. Well, I might have lied. I thought I had all the bolts I needed, but I don't. So back to the hardware store we go. Huh? I know. Why you always lying? But the bolt for the power steering, that whole pump that holds into the bracket, I don't have the right one, so I gotta get the right one of this. All bolted up. Got the line on, so I think I'm gonna throw the manifold on now that this is pretty much all done. I can get all this stuff with the headers on. So gonna do that. Oh, I swear every time I go to do something, something else is bad and needs to be replaced, because I went to pull this off and that is not supposed to be like that. So gonna have to get a U-joint and replace that. Actually, let's see, how is this one? That's not great either. So the parts store we go and get more parts. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going on day 3 of this same video, but we're back at the shop. I got the U-joint knuckle thing, steering shaft U-joint off from down there. Now we're gonna slide the header in, and I'm gonna take the U-joint out of that car and put it in this one, because that one is a lot better than this one. So, and I don't feel like buying a brand new one because they're expensive as fuck. So yeah, slide this boy in there, bolt it up. I still have to get a couple more nuts. I still haven't gone to the hardware store, but yeah, gonna throw it in right now. All right, boys, we are on. The energy levels in this video have been up and down and all over the place, but we are on. We achieved and got an alternator mounting bracket. Right here. Throwing it on right now. Gonna tighten that up, get the alternator on. We're going to get the Camaro off the lift, put this thing on the lift so we can get the drive shaft in, get slave in, and get all the things that we have to get underneath the car, get those all buttoned up, and then I can just come in and finish up the cooling system and get this thing running and driving. Today is Wednesday, we got tomorrow and Friday, and a little bit of Saturday. I got some things going on Saturday, but hopefully in the next 3 days we can get it running and driving and ready at least to do 1 or 2 laps. I'll be happy to do 1 lap on Sunday, to be honest with you. I just want to get it out there and I just want to get this thing going. I got some extra tires that we're probably going to throw. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw them on the Contes or throw them on those wheels back there. But we have everything that we need now. So it's actually a possibility. Before it wasn't, now it actually is. So I'm going to get that tightened up and go from there and just keep on plugging away. So. All right, so I've been up here. I haven't really filmed anything, but we got a lot done. It's basically to the point of where we're gonna start it. Have yet to put in the cooling system, but painted up the valve cover. I got the whole harness is in. We actually hooked up the battery and it cranks over. Sounds like it's got compression. Sounds halfway decent. So
Wipers work.
yeah, the wipers work. They almost knocked everything off the windshield, but yeah, everything's hooked up. So we're gonna go and try and start it.
Good luck. Sick.
Nice.
Do you have it in gear? Third?
went ahead and threw the cooling system in. Basically everything is buttoned up. I still have to do that. But we're going to drive it into the wash bay. So, because this thing is in a major dire of a wash.
Don't say it.
All right, well, we drove it into the wash bay, washed it off half-assedly. But it runs, it drives. There's a few little things that we still have to do yet, but I know I skipped a lot of steps, but I was just trying to get as much work as I could done because all we have is one more day of buttoning up a few things and then we're going drifting. So I don't know, we'll see how she goes, but that's gonna do it for this one. Peace out.